Hey, I'm Sporty King, and welcome to Gift Friday. I created Gift Friday because so often we hear TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. But I say, what allure does Friday have to that person that took their last breath on Thursday or any other day before that, for that matter of fact? So, what I do is I use what I've learned through Psalm 92 and 2. It is good to proclaim your unfailing love in the morning, your faithfulness in the evening. In other words, I say not TGIF, but TGIT. Thank God it's today. And then TGIT, thank God it's tonight. Because I've also learned from Matthew, I've also learned, oh, I wrote something that I didn't know. Okay. But I've also learned from Matthew. And y'all see this. I'm doing without my glasses today, right? But anyway, thank God for today and thank God for tonight, right? But I've learned from Matthew 6 and 34. Don't worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will bring its own worries. Today's trouble is enough for today. So that's why you can see TGIT is so important, so important. In fact, but what we still know that when we move the T in TGIF, now look at the bottom scrolling, the TG and TGIF, we can see that we have a new meaning for TGIF, and that is trusting God is free. Trusting God is free. Think about it. What does it cost to be blessed with the greatest gift of the day? Waking up. It costs you absolutely nothing. And that still makes us realize that if we take TGIF, if we take the T in TGIF and move it from the front to the end, we find what we really need to be thanking God for today. And that is today. And that makes it GIFT. God is for today. And that's what we really want to be thankful for, is thanking God for today. So GIFT, Gift Friday is my online sharing of one of my original poems. And then its possible uses to inspire audiences live or virtual, as well as to inspire you. Each poem will then be my gift. So here you hear me read the poem. Then you'll be able to go and click on the link and get a downloadable, colorful keepsake copy that you can have on your own. Today is not only the first Friday in April, but it's also Good Friday. Before I read this week's poem, I reference an inspiration from my book, Starting Today. Starting Today because this book has a combination theme talking about being good and sharing my Christian faith that I'm celebrating today and this weekend. The inspiration is called Blind Faith. Blind faith. I've used that term several times in describing my belief in myself and my business. And I've had it said to me, you don't know how many people you've helped, etc. And I've humbly moved the conversation along. So, oh, thank you, no problem. Then I recognized that I could better share my gift by knowing and acknowledging my source. I don't seek to mock or discredit their comments. I seek to strengthen my spirit by knowing that I am doing the work created for me. How did you get where you are today? God is my strength and my source. As I help you, to him goes the glory. That was in Starting Today. And I wrote that inspiration in 1999. And it was in 2005 that I wrote today's poem to connect it to you from my book, A Poet in Every Prophet. A Poet in Every Prophet. And with it, I thank you for helping others, enjoying who you are, and I welcome you to incorporate this poem into your life. The title is, In Fact, I Do Know. You think that because you can touch me, I don't know how I impact the lives of those I touch. Yet you tell me that I touch you. Therefore, someone less powerful than my God has made an impression on your life and painted the picture of how the impactful should act, which impacts how they impact who they impact. And in that cycle, no one gets credit for knowing how they impact, thus impacting no one. So it's you who doesn't know how you impact the lives of those you touch. Yet it's you who has an influence on mine because you can touch me. In fact, I do know. We have to know that we make a difference without requiring the instant or visible proof. You see, the proof will come in an instant. And when you keep your spirit focused on staying calm, cool, and collected, where you planted a seed will sprout and give you the peaceful flashback of having sown your belief as well as your seed. Let's break the poem down using the first and last stanza. The first stanza says, you think that because you can touch me, you think, oh, okay. Okay, yeah. You think that because you can, boy, the glasses. Y'all know next week I will have the glasses. But y'all know right now I will have the glasses on. Okay. You think that because you can touch me, I don't know how I impact the lives of those I touch. Yet you tell me that I touch you. So, in other words, we open with talking about a physical touch and relationship. Yet, Luke 10:16 says, the one who listens to you listens to me. And the one who rejects you, rejects me. And he who rejects me rejects the one who sent me. In other words, recognize that God hears our prayers, spoken or unspoken, and puts people in place to bless us. Now, sometimes we're so close to the blessing that we don't recognize or we don't think it recognizes us. And sometimes it doesn't until we accept and truly believe that God answers prayer. Don't we recognize that we don't know how the prayer will manifest? So that becomes the excitement in that belief. That message was for me. Wow. You don't know how many people you've helped. And that's my removal of the blind faith. Because you just told me through that statement how God sent me to touch you. And by the end of the poem, I become you. Download your copy and read that middle stanza to see and feel how the cycle will turn to. So it's you who doesn't know how you affect or impact the lives of those you touch. Yet it's you who has an influence on mine because you can touch me. According to my Christian faith, among the last things Jesus said from the cross is Luke 23:24. Father, forgive them. They know not what they do. I take a little liberty with that scripture in saying, I want you to know what you're capable of doing and how good you are, Friday through Thursday. In fact, you do know. You just now have to believe. Download your gift copy and also consider purchasing either of the books that I've quoted from today. I'm Sporty King. Have a wonderful weekend. Ciao.